Hey, hello everybody, and Happy New Year. Mimi, can you say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hope you've had a good holiday season, and hope your Christmas was good. Hope Santa brought you some gifts of travel, and if not, I hope you'll be Santa Claus yourself. We've had just such an incredible start to this year. 2022 looks fabulous to us. It is absolutely amazing where people are wanting to go and what they're wanting to do, and frankly, what their availabilities are. You're going to hear tonight, Mimi and I made this decision here a few months ago to do Antarctica as our royal family trip of first trip of the year in 2023. We'll do this after the Super Bowl. Hopefully the Chiefs will be there this year and in 23, and we'll be going to Antarctica. Now, the one thing that so many people want when it comes to Antarctica is to land and to be on soil or to be on ice at Antarctica, and we'll be able to do this. We've researched, Mimi and I have researched so many of the lines that go down there. I'll give you an example. Viking Ocean was one of the first expedition ships we contacted to see what they had available, because the Viking Ocean are getting great reviews. And honestly, they were so full. Now, this is back in August and September. They were so full that they weren't taking any groups. Matter of fact, they're not even taking groups into 2024 to Antarctica. It is that popular. The other thing about popularity is there's a new terminology that's just gigantic in the ocean cruise industry. And I think with all that's going on right now, it's so smart. There is an influx of what are called expedition cruises, and they're small, luxury, all-inclusive cruise ships that are going to unique destinations like Antarctica. Well, Mimi and I went to convention in early October, and our parent company is called Travel Leaders. They're one of the largest consortiums in the world for travel advisors like us, the travel agencies, to belong to, and we take advantage of their multi-billion-dollar buying power. Well, come to find out, apparently they have some money invested. Their parent company has some money invested in this cruise line called Atlas Ocean Voyages, and I don't know if you've heard of them. They just opened up literally this past October. And anyway, long story short, I just fell in love with the whole design and thought process of the ships, of the itinerary, of the entire experience. And one of the things I like best about it is that we get to land 5 or 6 times. And it's so funny because they do have an itinerary, but it's called Captain's Choice. So we're going to go through all that tonight, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about this unique experience and about this unique cruise line that I'm just so pleased with. And I'm going to talk to you just real quick about the deals. They offered us an incredible deal. They're a new line. They're hungry. They know Mimi and I and how much business we do, and that we do real well with these hosted groups. They've given us only 15 cabins because they have less than 200 people. They can only take 186 people on this ship to Antarctica. That's 93 cabins. They would only give us 15. They said they were only supposed to give groups 10%, but we talked them into giving us, in essence, 15, 16%. But if we do well on this, they're going to give us more cabins. And I got a feeling, based on the interest we've had already on this, and we've just honestly just talked to people about if they were interested in Antarctica. So I'll go through this all right now, but I want you to hear this at least. So in essence, they gave us a price discount just for us that's basically very close to last year's rates, which I want to call 2022 rates, because in February of this year, so in 24 days, 25 days, this price will go up 8 to 10% depending on the category. So on the pricing that this is, you're talking about $800 to $1,000 a person. The price will go up. So if you can make your decision to deposit in January, you'll save yourself some money. And you'll get first choices of the cabins available. Okay, the other thing I wanted to tell you that I thought was just so doggone cool about this is this will be my 7th continent. I bet a lot of you watching tonight, it'll be your 7th continent. And I don't know, I'm really excited about this. Hey, isn't that a great picture of my wife? And I ruined that picture, honey, but you look beautiful. So February 19th through March 2nd, round trip out of Ushuaia, Argentina. This is the representative, Oya. You can pronounce her last name. I apologize, I have trouble with that. She is our representative for Atlas, and this first ship that we will be on is the ship that came out in October, but they will have 5 ships total, 1 coming out each of the next year. Here is a great video I want you to watch that will give you a little bit of idea of this kind of this experience of this ship. Again, it's called the World Navigator. Again, very small, luxurious. You know, we let the staff look at this video. They love the design and setup, and a lot of our staff said this reminded them very similar of a look and feel of a river cruise ship. Well, it's a lot bigger than a river cruise ship. As you'll see, there's more dining options, there's more public spaces, more of everything, but still about the same number as on a river cruise ship, 186 total. See the baby grand piano there? I think it's got a look of the river cruise, like the river cruise ships, and it makes it easy to meet people, and I like that. These small ships are very, very popular right now, as based on not only our bookings this past year, but in the years ahead. Oh, everything's included, and it's all premium. Look at the theater. This is the one thing river cruise ships don't have. I love this theater, and they're supposed to have some great entertainment. I will be very anxious to watch and see how they do in this season's Antarctica. It's 10,000 gross tons, so it's really much more like a big yacht than it is an ocean cruise ship. But remember, the big ships cannot land in Antarctica. You have to have under 200 people to be allowed to land in Antarctica. And a very comfortable and very classy looking dining room setting. There you go. 500 calories burnt off automatically every time you walk in the door there. Well, the window views, as you would guess, are fabulous. You know, these expedition ships are made for places like Antarctica or the Arctic or the North Cape of Norway, or some places that are breathtakingly beautiful. Yes, maybe it's got a spa there, doesn't it?
That's right.
Well, all ships have a spa right now. That's their profit center. This is not included. Maybe, how do you pronounce those products?
LUXE-ADVENTURE.
LUXE-ADVENTURE, okay.
That's where I'll be.
That's where Mimi will be. right there. Wait till you see the kayaks and the paddle boards. That's where I'll be, honey. Just hope I don't fall in. Love saunas, so that's a beautiful sauna. Not a gorgeous ship, everybody. Look at that World Navigator. Beautiful, beautiful ship. There we go. So going through this too, if you're looking at their headquartered in Fort Lauderdale, they call this brand an all-inclusive luxe adventure travel brand, small ship expedition, and then the World Navigator is the ship we will be on. Okay, there's the Luxe Adventure. They know that people are into not only unique activities, they're into fitness, they're into the culinary part of it. There's going to be something for everybody on this, regardless of your level of activity or what you want. So I do hear that they are planning on having fantastic food and beverages that are all included, of course. There we go. And they're going to go all over the world. So a lot of the pictures you see here obviously are not Antarctica. Some of the other, this is their generic first slideshow presentation that they brought out. But I think this is going to be something that we might be doing again and again and again if we like it so well. I think everybody probably that's watching tonight, at least Mimi and I, we've just gotten so comfortable with small ship luxury cruising that the next step is to take that to where river cruises can't go and ocean cruises can, like Antarctica or the Arctic, or again, the North Cape of Norway, some fabulous places like that. We'll say all this to you. I just enjoy that. I don't know if you can read this or not, but this ship is propellerless. It's got hybrid propulsion and anchorless positioning, ensuring that the marine environment is undisturbed. So I think that is fabulous. The polar category C and the ice class 1B certified. I don't know what that means, except for the ship is built to go to the Antarctica or Arctic areas or some of the most away places in the world. Okay, now it's all inclusive, as it says here. The goal is for them to have a private charter jet service to Antarctica. There's some contractual things going on there. Hopefully they'll get that all worked out, but air will be included one way or another in the pricing that we will give you. So, and if you'll notice that all the land excursions are included, 186 guests in cold water, a 1 to 1.4 crew to guest ratio, 98 balcony suite accommodations. Again, the motorized boats, there's 14. Those are like the Zodiacs. Well, there's 12 Zodiacs, excuse me. I don't know what the motorized boats are then. I'll have to find that out. The Zodiac, there's 12 Zodiacs. There's 12 reinforced hull inflatable boats, 2 Yamaha jet skis, 6. So what's that?
That's crazy.
Mimi, you want to do the jet skis or the kayak?
I don't think so. I'll let you do that. I'll let you do the kayak too, probably.
I'm going to do, honestly, we have a paddleboard at Weatherby Lake and we have kayaks, so I'm going to do both of those. Jet skis might be kind of fun. They do have wetsuits for us too. We'll talk all about that. Okay, let's see. Variety of entertainment. I think that's going to be good because the one thing we miss on river cruise ships is the entertainment that ocean cruise ships have, and this will have that too. Fully equipped theater, the heated pool, 2 hot tubs, fitness studio, water's edge exterior observation platform, 6 onboard dining options. We'll talk about that. Unlimited premium pours. The gratuities are included. And look at the bottom one. I don't know if you can read that, so let me say it to you. Medical evacuation insurance is included. And honestly, that's a big deal in that part of the country. So that's all part of the package. I'm not going to spend much time because I don't know who these guys are, but they look like they've done a great job designing this ship and the upcoming ships. Okay, here are the dining options. The 6th one, the main dining room called Porto, the 7 aft, which is on floor 7, and the very aft is a barbecue grill. And that's for lunches, dinners. Alma is the Portuguese-inspired soul food dishes. How about that? That will remind you of grandma's cooking. And then the dome, enjoy a light lunch along with the 270-degree views in the observation lounge. And then Paula's Pantry, perfect for a grab-and-go breakfast, fresh pressed Milano coffee or midday snack. In-room dining, room service is complimentary, and in all rooms, full breakfast or always available meals at any time. That's pretty cool. There's that dome observation lounge. And gosh, doesn't that just look beautiful? Holy cow. Yeah, I think that'll be where our group will be in the evening after dinner. There's health and well-being, you know, is good for everybody. As you see on the right there, it looks like they'll have opportunities to do more than just lift weights or get on a treadmill or any kind of machines at all. Hopefully they'll have yoga, Pilates, things like that. They do have the spa. How about that, honey? Does that look beautiful?
That looks great.
Yeah, it's time, isn't it? The entertainment, I hope the entertainment's as good as they tell us that their goals are. And one way or another, I think it'll be very, very enjoyable. Okay, here's the deck plans. So this ship is got 8 decks, as you see there, but there's only 6 guest decks. And there are some triple accommodations. There are suites. There are only 2 ADA accessible staterooms, but if that's important, remember that they've got that. There's a jogging track on deck 8. I don't think I'll even see Steve McBride jogging in Antarctica, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe he will. Maybe other people will. The observation lounge in that 270 views area. They've got a pool there. There's hot tubs. That grill up on deck 7, I think that'd be great. And let's see. Okay, they have a Zodiac landing and mudroom on deck 3. Here are the type of suites. The Navigator suite is the best. The Discovery suite, again, just a little smaller in size. The Journey suite, there's more of those. It's a 1-bedroom suite, 382 square feet with 106 square foot balcony. By the way, they're balconies. You might be wondering, why would you have a balcony, especially in Antarctica? Their balconies are the, I think they call it Juliet style balcony or something like that, where the window comes down or goes up. So the balcony area is actually a livable type space. Okay, there's the, we'll go over all of that in greater detail when you call if you're interested in these, but they go from 465 square feet with 106 square foot balcony to basically 270 square feet, 52 square balconies, all with queen beds.
And you think about the size of these rooms compared to regular ocean cruise ships. I mean, typically ocean cruise ships are 122 square feet. So, I mean, these rooms are huge.
Yeah, and I think maybe what are the river cruises? A lot of our audience I know has been on river cruises. I think those are what, 172 to 225 square feet, depending. So these are good sized rooms, but the suites, which are fewer, like on all cruises, will go first, as they always do. All the rooms, if I'm not mistaken, have bathtubs, and I know maybe that's a big deal to you. It's just, I know maybe you bathe every night. I like the shower, but ladies, there's bathtubs, which you don't find hardly anymore, or gentlemen. Okay, again, look at how well these staterooms are accommodated. I just think they're very, very, very well done, very well appointed. Private marble bath, there we go. And a walk-in glass shower. Complimentary standard Wi-Fi queen beds that convert to singles. The oversized interactive flat panel TVs, Bluetooth, fully stocked refrigerator, digital safe, all of that. Okay, this is again what I was saying earlier, and I want you to understand there's no doubt about it. So many people who want to go to Antarctica want to go there because it is their last continent. They've been to 6 continents. They want to go to the 7th. It does attract a much more seasoned traveler. I love these pictures on the right with the kayaker and the paddleboard. Honest to goodness, I'm going to do that paddleboard thing. How cool is that to say I've kayaked or paddleboard in Antarctica?
You just go right ahead, husband.
Will you take pictures of me, honey, to prove it?
I'll take pictures of you falling in.
Yeah, look at that. Everybody looks the same because they're all in the same. Hey, don't say that I'll fall in. God, giving me bad luck already. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the itinerary on a November 19th of 2021. But if you cannot see it, I want to read it to you. It goes out of Ushuaia, day and a half through Drake Passage, South Shetland Islands and Antarctica. And then 3 straight days, they call it the Captain's Choice Antarctica Peninsula. I love it. And that just means the captain has his choice of going wherever the weather's best, wherever the wildlife is best, that sort of thing. And then we head back into the Drake Passage up into Cape Horn, Chile, and back to Ushuaia. So while it says 9 nights and 10 days, do remember that it'll take us a day to get there. So this will be a 10-day minimum, probably 11-day minimum trip for everybody. And again, for us, we'll leave either February 19th or 20th. That's to be determined or decided in 2023. And the ship leaves February 21st out of Ushuaia, again, for the 10, 11 nights. Okay, so we'll be back about 3 days into the month of March. So this is kind of cool. The Antarctica facts, continent surrounded by water. Well, I guess so is Australia, right? Or most everywhere probably is. Penguins in the south, polar bears in the North Pole, okay? And all mammals are marine mammals, including seals and whales. Antarctica has no native culture and has not been populated by a native culture. Antarctica is a continent that belongs to no country and is governed by the Antarctica Treaty. I like that. I will tell you this, the things I hear from my clients that have been there is they're all just fascinated. They see tons of wildlife, especially penguins and whales, but they're fascinated with the ice sculptures. Absolutely fascinated with the ice sculptures. Okay, we will be going there in February, so and into March. So mid-February to March is called late summer. And this is where we will see the wildlife youngsters continue to grow and learn. While the days begin to get shorter and colder, this brings brilliant sunsets and the return of floating sea ice. We will see penguin chicks. Oh, this sounds kind of like a safari. When they fledge and run through the leopard seal gauntlet, we'll see the cormorant chicks learn to fly. The South Georgia area is alive with thousands, and I do hear this, thousands and thousands of fur seal pups. And then the albatross chicks hatch this time of the year. So I think that's kind of cool. A lot going on. Penguins, kind of like that safari, maybe we first went on where we're so excited to see some zebras and wildebeest. And then by the 3rd or 4th day, we go, oh my gosh, there's some more wildebeest and zebra. But I think the same is true with penguins here. Beautiful picture of that ship out there. Okay, the wildlife that can be seen, all those penguins, the different kinds of penguins, seals, the killer whales, which are the orcas, humpback whales, most common in that area. Wait till you see the pictures. I'm going to show you in a minute of the humpback whales, and the blue whales, which are rare to see, and the minke whales. They're the macaroni penguins. That's funny. Look at this. I love that picture. That's a big seal or sea lion with the breath coming out of his mouth. That is just so cool. Love it. Crab eater seals. Well, I guess we know what they eat. Now look at this. Look at the humpback whales feeding. And I don't know if you've ever seen those whales feed, and they do it in a circle in unison, and they blow bubbles and get all the fish to come to the top. It is absolutely spectacular. And I hear we have better opportunities to see these the feeding of the humpback whales in Antarctica than we do even in Alaska during whale season. Okay, as we said earlier, the World Navigator is certified for ice explorations. There can be snowshoeing, kayaking, paddleboarding, camping on ice, and a polar plunge. I don't know who's going to do that, but I bet somebody will. And they have all those experts on board, the marine biologists, the naturalists, and all those words I don't know, all those specialists that I don't know. We'll find out all about them, but they're the experts in that area. And I do like this on the far right on the bottom. Parkas, big, heavy parkas are included. And I believe they give those to us as gifts. So as the cruise ends, we get to take them with us. And then we get free use of knee boots and binoculars. So I think that is good also. Here's some of the naturalists that are on board. And as you see, I mean, this is in a 186 passenger ship. And I don't know how many for sure will be on, you know, one ship at a time, but this is a big commitment to have that many people, from expedition leaders to historians, mountaineers, photographer and guide, expedition guide and mountaineer. Okay, there's a land sea kayak guide. There we go. There we go. Where's the paddleboard guy? Ah, that's Lark, kayak and paddle guide. What a job for these people. Mamie Spencer would love this job.
Yes, he would.
Okay, there we go. I know on a day like today, this probably doesn't look appealing to you, but I think it's going to be spectacular. Remember, that hull is designed to handle this kind of weather. There we go. There's Mimi and I kayaking. Gosh, that's a gorgeous picture. I just love that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, there's the ship from a Kodiak view. There's the Zodiacs. I mean, there's the Zodiacs with motors on them, as you see. Apparently, those are the green colored jackets that we all will have. There we are, landing on Antarctica. Picture yourself there. I think that's just great. And our guest that will join us there. We should probably do a document party down at the Kansas City Zoo penguin exhibit. I think that would be neat. There we go. That's what we're going to see. And I guess they really do slide down there, just like humans, kids going on sleds. What I've heard anyway. Chin strap penguins. Oh, look at these. Mimi, how about this? For everybody that in a world of email documents, this is pretty impressive, isn't it?
That is amazing.
$15 cabins, I think, will go pretty doggone quickly. Let me go through some of the rest of it. You know, they're going to do like everybody else. What sets them apart? They're all inclusive. Round trip, economy, airfare is included. Brand new ships. Tours are all included. I hope that private charter jet, all that contract gets taken care of. The 6 dining options, military appreciation discounts, that emergency evacuation return insurance, that's a big deal. And only 186 guests on this brand new ship. That is a big deal. Okay, I want to show you this video, and then we're about 2/3 to 3/4 done with this presentation. Okay, is that going to come up? Come on. There we go. Looks like your kind of entertainment, honey.
Yep.
Oh, look at that picture. Isn't that fabulous? That actually looks like Norway.
Yeah, it does look like Norway.
It's time to come back, something brand new. Look at it. Wouldn't that be cool if we saw the northern lights in Antarctica? Ooh, who knows, we might. Guess we'd call them the southern lights then. They are going to have 5 of these ships built just exactly like this World Navigator. And I like the fact that we're going to have a full year to let them get their hiccups as a new cruise line, you know, solved. So when we go on a year from, well, actually 13 months from right about now, 13 and a half months, they'll be all set, ready to go. Ah, the Arctic. Maybe the Arctic will be the one after this. There we go. Maybe there's the Norwegian fjords. That looks like the Amazon River, doesn't it, Mimi?
It does look like the Amazon.
Round trip airfare always included. Everybody likes that. Yeah, they're a little dressed up there. I was told that the dress is country club casual. She's much less than country club casual. For you wine lovers, Scotch lovers, bourbon lovers, beer lovers, I bet they've got a great assortment of premium spirits, wines, and beers on board. I'd be interested if any of you have heard on Atlas Ocean Voyages yet. We did have a customer go on their inaugural sailing in, I think it was late September, early October. Okay, here is just, I don't know if you can read all this, but I really want you to understand when Mimi and I looked at lines like Silver Seas, seriously, they started, their lowest category started at 20,000, their highest category was 50,000 a person. So this line Atlas is very hungry with their pricing. Hungry meaning they're aggressive. They've given us pretty close to last year's prices, like I told you, up until January 31st, and the rates will go up between 8 and 10%. And in essence, almost everything's included. But listen to this, the deposit is only $500 per person for the staterooms, $750 for suites, and then final payment is not due until November 1st of 2022. And the price does include all the cruise itself, the government taxes and all the fees, the airfare. And by the way, right now, if they have this charter, it'll be out of Orlando. If they don't, then they're going to work with us on air out of Kansas City, okay? Or a gateway city close to Orlando, one way or another. We had, if they have that charter, we'll include a pre-night Orlando hotel, and we'll go down early simply because it's February, and if it's a charter flight, we don't want to miss it. But all of that will be worked out shortly. Yep, Atlas Voyages does require all guests to be fully vaccinated. We'll keep you up on that. A lot of the countries of the world are requiring that. A lot of them will be going to not only fully vaccinated, but fully vaccinated and boosted. So we will talk to you more about that. Okay, so there's the veranda suite at the lowest, $9,090, $11,963, up to the Navigator suite at $20,000 per person. So we, I don't know, believe it or not, this is incredible pricing compared to anybody else and everybody else that's doing Antarctica in an expedition style ship, as new and classy as can be. And then don't forget the airfare is included in this. That's a big, big deal. Okay, so with that said, I do want to tell you that if you are interested, and I mean really interested, our representative Oya and Mimi and I will be hosting a dinner a week from tonight, January 13th at Paropo's, and we would like to invite you. You do need RSVP. They only allow 50 people there, so you know, if you're a couple, 25 couples, and if you're interested, you can wait till next week to find out more. If you are really serious about this, give us a call tomorrow. Ask for your vacation advisor. If you do not have one, ask for either my assistant, our group coordinator for this, Lynette Talge, or me, or my wife, Mimi. And I would love to have you go with us. Mimi, This looks pretty fascinating, doesn't it?
I mean, the ship looks amazing.
I think it's going to be an experience none like any we've ever done. I mean, how cool. For those of you that don't like the vendors that try to sell you stuff every time you land somewhere, you're not going to have to worry about it here. So I don't know. I think this is great. And in essence, I view this outside of a spa or salon that you're just not going to spend hardly any extra money over this, you know. I just, believe it or not, the prices are fabulous. The ship looks great. The itinerary, I think, is going to be it's a once in a lifetime experience. And for those of you like me that want to hit your 7th continent, this is the opportunity to do it. We know hosted trips are going to be real popular next year. People, with all the policy changes, with countries changing all the time, with the vendors changing their policies, with airlines changing their policies, we will keep you abreast on all of that. We will make sure that we offer you the travel insurance that will help you with anything that could happen, because we'll encourage you to take the cancel for any reason waiver with the travel insurance we offer you. But think about this. My gosh, you guys, holy cow. Antarctica, everything included, including airfare, a group of people that all are so like-minded. And I think it's going to be a fantastic experience. So we invite you to join us. We have 15 cabins held, like I said in the beginning. If we don't have a cabin in a category that you want, we'll just trade in one of the others that we do have for whatever kind of category you want, with the assumption that it's available. But that you don't really have much risk. The $750 per person deposit for suite, $500 for the other non-suite staterooms, and final payment not due till November 1st. If you're wanting to go on this, I would encourage you to be, especially if you want a suite or something really nice, I'd encourage you to make your decision and call us and deposit, or talk to us more about this tomorrow. And again, if you want to come next Thursday, a week from tonight, you do need to RSVP for that, and we'll buy you dinner, and you'll get to meet Oya. I love that name, O-Y-A, Oya, a representative from Atlas Ocean Voyages, and you'll find out more details about this specific experience, okay? Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Mimi, is that you and me in front of the World Navigator?
That's us, that's right.
I have a feeling that's not going to be you. You think I can talk you into doing that?
No, probably not. I'm not that adventurous.
You might have to have a lot of antifreeze to do that,
Yeah,
huh?
exactly. Well, this has been great, and I can't wait to see the ship. The ship looks amazing.
It really does. Again, remember, it's 10,000 tons. Basically, it's 186 people, so 93 staterooms that will be able to be sold. If we sell out of these 15, we will ask for more, and I believe we'll sell out of them very, very quickly. So we've had tremendous interest just by telling people we're going to be doing this. So if you have friends or family, by the way, that want to join you next Thursday, or want us to send them this PowerPoint or talk to them, if they're in different parts of the country or cannot make it Thursday, just let us know, and I'll be happy to talk to them myself, and we'll go over everything we just went over. Hey, again, on behalf of Mimi and I and our entire staff here, thank you for your business. Thank you for your interest in more vacations in the years to come. We have, gosh, about, I think 6 or 7 hosted groups. In 2022, we'd be happy to talk to you about any of those. I think it's going to be a great year for travel. I think hosted groups are going to be very, very popular. And this is, believe it or not, even at those prices, this is such a fantastic value for what you get in that destination of Antarctica. Thanks again for listening to us, Mimi.
Thank you.
Hey, it's time for dinner, honey. Let's go.
Yeah. Bye.
Take care, everybody. RSVP if you want to join us next Thursday for dinner at Propos. It'll start at 5 social time, 5:30 to 5:45. We'll get dinner going. 5:45, 6 o'clock in there somewhere. I'll start the presentation with Oya, and we have to be out of there by 7 o'clock. Okay, thanks. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.